This is part 2 of how to use Paley Nielsen's Inkscape Boardgames Extensions. In this section, I'm going to show you how to create a template. Creating a template in Inkscape is rather simple. The first thing you do is select your rectangle tool and create a rectangle. You then right-click on it, go to Object Properties, and change the ID to something that you find suitable. For instance, with this rectangle, I've changed the ID to card. I'll zoom in so you can see it better. You can then add shapes or text objects to your template and name those accordingly. I've named this shape triangle, circle, square, and coin. Now if you notice here, I have the word shape, a hyphen, and then the word coin. When I'm using the multi-select tool, it will only pay attention to the words after the hyphen. Over here, I've got a text object, and then I actually also have another text object behind it, which I've added a hyphen to, and then the word shadow. With text objects, and with any other object that you're not using the multi-select tool for, the extension will not pay attention to the words after the hyphen. If I zoom out, I select all the objects in my template, hit Ctrl G to group them. Switch over to OpenOffice. Now when you're in OpenOffice, there are a few annotation tricks that you need to know for creating your templates. First of all, if you just insert the name of a rectangle in the first column, in the first row, that will set the group of objects that you're going to be working with for your first template of cards. Secondly, if you insert the object ID of a text object, any text that you insert in that row will be replaced. Next, if you have a group of objects that you've named with a hyphen afterwards and then other names after that, you can use the multi-select tool. You just type the name of the objects dash question mark and then start filling in the field. Now if you'd like to exclude the rectangle from copying over onto your cards, just add an @ symbol and then the name of your rectangle. And switch back over to Inkscape and I'll show you the results. So in Inkscape, if I just run the extension by going to Extensions, Board Games, Create Counter Sheet, and I insert the file that I've saved all of my data to, I just hit Apply, and then you can see the results right here. As you can see, the rectangle was included in the first 3 cards, the text was changed, and the rectangle was excluded in the second 2 cards because I explicitly excluded it. The next trick you can do is for making two-sided cards. It's actually really simple. All you have to do is select your rectangle object, add a greater than symbol to it, and then create a row that has all capital letters back. And we'll just fill this up. Now, if you'd like to copy a field to the back of your card, then you just select that field and also add the greater than symbol to it. If I'd like to have a unique side of the card, then I can just add the field in and add the unique field that I'd like to add. Save it, switch over to Inkscape, run the extension again, and if you hit Control-Shift-L, it'll pop up your layers dialog, and you can see the front layer in front and the back layer with our customized backside of the cards. These are on the opposite side because it's actually made for duplex printing, so that you can just flip the paper over and print it, and it'll end up on the right side. I just showed you how to create a simple template using Paley Nelson's Inkscape board game extensions. Stay tuned in the coming weeks for some more videos. I'll be going over advanced tricks and tips. This screencast was created by Daniel Wilcox Jr. And is licensed as a Creative Commons Attribution 3.0 license. Remix it, share it, even sell it. Just give me the credit. Thanks for watching.